Hello, and what's going on, guys? Son here. Today we're going to be talking about the Chronomancer. Now, the Chronomancer is nothing special, but I do want to go over some of his unique abilities and some of the things that I feel like by level 70, if you pick the Chronomancer, then you would probably want to understand the gimmick of the Chronomancer. You understand the duration of the simple effects that they have and the area of effect that the Chronomancer can cover. Now, when I say about the gimmick and the duration and the effect that it can cover, we're going to go over the key thing what you want to get the Chronomancer for, and that's to stop time. Now, when you stop time, you're using the skill Time Freeze. It's an AoE duration that releases a large wave that stops time for all affected enemies for a duration. Duration is lower the more times the enemy has had time stopped for them. The base wave radius is 10 meters. Time Freeze duration is 3 seconds, and enemies have their Time Freeze mechanics halved if they've been frozen in the past 30 seconds. Now, this is important because with the have their time half frozen in the past 30 seconds, you're not going to be spamming Time Wave. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a definite stop and a pause in the action and understand the wave mechanics of the Time Freeze, as whatever comes into Time Freeze after that is not time frozen. The next gimmick is Temporal Rift. It passively leaves after images of your recent past. Cast the spell to return to the oldest after image, teleport to that location, resetting your life, mana, and energy shield to the values that they had at that time. Maximum 16 after images, creates an after image of 0.25 seconds. So if you're moving at a regular speed, you're going to get about 11 of these after images. If you're booking it, about 30-50% increased movement speed, you're going to be moving you're going to create those 16. You're going to like run out of the after images to create. So you'll have that full 16 if your movement speed is up that high. Now, I also want to let you know that with Temporal Rift, those after images that you leave behind, you're going to go to the tail end of those after images. You see here on screen, the last image that stayed active, that's the last one you're going to go to. You want to use this as a defensive and an offensive skill, and also note that it will put back any debuffs on you that you had. It'll put back the way your mana flasks were. So if you were accumulating mana flask over a certain amount of time frame, the 0.25 seconds that they occur, or you kill some enemies, it will reset in that time frame. So you got poison, you got ignite on you. Now, the Time Freeze itself is an area of effect that can be extended. Now, this is a big deal because the 10 meters that it comes with at base isn't large, right? It's like a small area. It's a little bit bigger than what I paused here on screen, but it roughly goes out to about the furthest dog to the left. That's about 10 meters or so that you're going to see that. Again, anything that comes in after you frozen time is not going to be frozen. Now, if we look at the passive skill tree at skill effect duration, go ahead and type that in, skill effect duration. You'll see that I want to say on there is about 230% skill effect duration. But on the passive tree, what we're trying to get to within our own class that's easily reachable is about 91% skill duration, about 110% if you are going to be utilizing some type of curse. Speaking of curses, the Temporal Chains curse will have the lingering effects of a debuff on an enemy last 25% longer. So Temporal Chains, if you're looking to bring your Time Freeze up to the next level, is essential. Now, again, this works on bosses, it works on normal enemies, it works on uniques, and it will pause them for those full seconds that you have. There's no modifier that you're getting for like a boss enemy, like their duration, their crowd control duration on them isn't really isn't hindered. Now, within the upcoming gameplay here, you're going to see me utilizing the way that I'll play the Chronomancer, the way that you're going to be, I want you to like understand like utilizing that in and out type of combat with the Temporal Rift and how to utilize the Time Freeze in some sticky situations. The build here is a tri-elemental sorcerer, so hopefully you guys did enjoy the gameplay. If you guys want a more detailed explanation on the Chronomancer and or overall explanation of the build, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one.